Yes, Rico.
All right, Michael.
Can we say that Jim Costa wasn't hugged enough as a child because he's addicted to social media on vacation?
Way too many photos.
Rico just showed me how much he's talking Olympic hockey while on vacation. What on earth?
Or you can enjoy the sun and the water and the beach. And
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Carry on.
But, hey, can we say that Tyler Linderbaum will remain a Raven and not hit free agency?
No, because you're trying to be hurtful.
No.
He will be a New York Giant because it is written in the stars. Look, I think it's idiotic if they don't keep him. I think you move heaven and earth to keep an all-pro player of that level at that age. It has seemed like they've been headed for divorce all year. Does it make sense? No. What I just said to you.
Right.
I'm just praying he comes to New York. Can you just let me have that, please?
Well, speaking of which, can we say that Max Crosby will not be dealt either? We've seen this movie before.
He'll get dealt.
Really?
Yeah. He'll get dealt, just won't be here.
Because I just feel like I've seen this every year. He's
I
angry.
Now, like how I'm going to be with the Lions this offseason is I'm going to be ruthless. Is like, okay, you don't want to make the big move? Fine. I hope he ends up a Bear. Like I'm open spite. I want the Lions all in to show you we can do it in New England. We can get right back in this conversation. Adjust the deals, spend the money, be bold. Let's go win.
Okay. Kenneth, anything?
He's going to be a Bear.
No.
He's going to be a Bear, and we're all going to be miserable. Don't you put it you put it out there. That's what's going to happen. That's what I've always been afraid of with this team. They're gonna miss out, and then there's going to be a divisional rival. It's going to be a Bear.
Well, speaking of the Bears, can we say it will be embarrassing for the city of Chicago to let the Bears go and play right outside of Gary, Indiana?
No.
A brand new stadium.
No, because honestly, I've had enough of cities caving to these owners. All this billionaire welfare, I'm tired of it. I hope no one pays for anything for any of these teams. Oh, go to Indiana? Go to Bolivia. I don't care where you go. No.
So you'll be okay with the Kalamazoo Lions?
I don't care. Pay your way. You're running this massive business. You have massive wealth. You already get all kinds of deals. I'm not Lions specific. Like these owners, They get deals on the land or they get some tax abatements. No, I'm not going to pay for part of your stadium. Oh, you want to go to Gary, Indiana? Good. Try taking a deep breath. The place stinks. Go wherever you want to go. I don't care anymore.
Can we say the Combine is starting this week that based off of the Combine that Ty Simpson will move up and become a first-round selection, quarterback from Alabama?
Yeah, probably because of it's just a pure throwing competition. You're not actually playing football. I think the big thing for him, what was going on with his back this year and how his numbers started to decline. So I think he's got to show health, and I think he's got to show the arm talent. That Alabama O-line, that's why I don't like Caden Proctor. In one sense, we're talking about, look, their pass pro and running game, not elite. Oh, but hey, let's go draft their left tackle. So
there's a lot of red flags with him as well.
Part of it is fitness.
Shape,
part of it is effort. He takes plays off.
What position is he going to play in the league? So
I would shy away from that one. But yes, I think he has a chance to improve because he's out there in gym shorts. Guys like him do well in events like this.
All right, let's stay with that. Can we say that based off of the Combine, the wide receiver position will be the most drafted position in the first round?
I mean, it's that or maybe edge rusher just because of the currency. You need 3 or 4 good wide receivers. Yeah, who's going to step forward? Who are these players that I'm going to give up capital beyond Carnell Tate, beyond Tyson? Like, who are the rest? So, yeah, because, again, the 40 times and the catch radius and, all these drills and the RAS scores. Yeah, I mean, I'll say yes to that. I think we're in a day and age now where I'm almost surprised if I don't see 6, 7 receivers go in the first round.
Okay. Can we say that the Dallas Cowboys made a good move signing Javonte Williams? $24 million 3-year deal.
I'm okay because it's $8 million a year. If it was more, no. He's basically making David Montgomery money. Okay, I'll live with that because as this moves forward, he won't be one of the top 15 highest paid running backs. And in their scheme, he has a chance to perform like one. My only fear is oft injured. He put together a really nice year this year, but let's not forget what his career's been before it. Right. I'm lukewarm on it. How about this? I'm tolerant of it.
Well, it was the 3 years for me because you're not locked in. It's not like you're signing him to this ridiculous contract.
It's probably 2, and then they say goodbye.
Yes.
Okay.
You got the signing bonus up front, so, yeah, they can go ahead and let him go. Can we say that JSN, when talked and said, look, he deserves to be the highest paid wide receiver, can we say that by the time his contract comes up that he will be the top wide receiver in the NFL?
Probably. I mean, it's just, this is how the market goes. If you're at the top of the position, look, they're going to do the same thing with Jahmyr Gibbs. If you're the top of the top, you're going to redefine the market. So, yes. And honestly, if I've got a quarterback like Sam Darnold that's as limited as he is, I got to continue to insulate him. JSN is one of one. He is not a 6'5" receiver. He is not this overly physical guy. But he creates immense separation, immense space. They move him all over the field, and he's constantly open. You got to pay him. Yeah, he'll be the number one guy.
Can we say that Tyreek Hill will make a comeback with the Chiefs?
Can I say I don't care?
Sure.
Like, I feel like he's done. I mean, he's a degenerate off the field. And then from an on-field standpoint, he wasn't that fast this year. You can go look. He wasn't running fast.
Well, fair.
I mean, if you want to sign him to a prove-it deal and you try to unlock some magic with Mahomes and try it again, I'm not mad at it. But I just don't think he's the same player anymore. And he's a really bad guy.
That is true as well. Mike,
What, Kenny's smiling. What's the problem?
It's just, that factors in a little bit.
It has to, because you're bringing it into your locker room.
You're bringing it into your locker room, and it's not like you're doing it at a premium, though. That's the point,
Right.
is if you want to bring a problem into your locker room, cool. They better be worth it. Is
Yes.
he worth it? I say no.
If he was still at his peak of his powers, yeah, I mean, you'd sign Satan. No. Yes.
can we? What's his 40 time?
I don't. It
What's
better
his
be
RAS score?
Better be, yeah, elite Raz.
Can we say, in lieu of what's going on right now, I realize that we are still months away, but if the disturbances are continuing in Mexico, that the NFL should look to canceling their game played in Mexico City.
Yeah. Buddy, this is the same league that played in Brazil and told people just don't wear green. One problem, it was Packers-Eagles. They don't care. They'll have presidential security, and second of all, by this time, that'll all be done. I mean,
Right.
I just know. I mean, I won't be shocked if the NFL ends up playing a game in Afghanistan or Iran.
They'll play on the moon if it
I
means
just
Martians
think
will
they-
watch
they
it.
don't care.
I mean, if this continues, like, do you put your players, like, they're poor people, like, they're stuck in Mexico.
Flowchart.
Can't
They
leave.
don't care.
All right.
I just don't think they give a flying you-know-what.
All right, I got one more, Kenny, if we have time.
We do.
It's non-football related.
All right.
But this happened while you were gone.
Yes.
Can we say that ESPN has made a mistake taking off Sunday Night Baseball in favor of WNBA games?
Shut the network down because now you're a parody. Women's sports Sundays? Yeah, here's your viewers right here. Sunday Night Baseball into that. I just, the whole thing, it's almost like
Unless Caitlin
ESPN.
Clark plans on being on every Sunday night.
No, ESPN is a case study in like how to wreck a network. Just look at it, whether it's bleeding talent, the talent they've acquired, the events they do and don't cover, disastrous. Sunday Night Baseball to that?
It feels like they're following the MTV playbook.
I'm Kurt Loder, and I'm out of a job.
What market research did they do to suggest that this would be a good idea?
I don't know.
That's my question.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure somewhere in the blogosphere, they're going to tell you how the WNBA is more popular than the NFL. Dude, I'm not here for it. Do whatever you want. Won't be watching. No interest.
You were gone when that happened, so I just wanted to put that one
Luckily,
in there.
that was days ago. My head exploded reading that. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Just go out of business already. They should have gone out of business the day Rico left. That's when they should have shut the whole hellhole down.
It's been so long, I forgot that he was there until I saw that picture that Rich Eisen put out on the internet of like everybody back in the 90s, and it was like, oh, I remember
Oh, my God.
this.
You mean when they had talent?
Yes.
Oh, got it. Now I turn on SportsCenter and it's like hologram of SpongeBob and some guy I've never heard of. 6 o'clock SportsCenter. You're like, what is this?
Somehow Stephen A. is still yelling at me.
Right,
And I'm not sure why.
That's what they really should invest in with all the money they're saving since they're not paying 90% of their people. Yeah. A Stephen A. hologram. Get the guy who made the Prince hologram to a Stephen A. It'd be no different.
I just think they need to make more commercials because the 90s commercials were epic.
Charlie Steiner, follow me to freedom. Yes, the Y2K drill. Right, is he still yelling about the Knicks as the Pistons go belt to ass?
Blueberries.
That is your
That's what we should do. Just pay Kenny to imitate Stephen A. You'd save $125 million.
How about Stephen A. as Trump?
Hell, he said he's running, isn't he?
Yeah.
Perfect. At that point, we've reached idiocracy. The President Camacho hero arc, we will have arrived at it.
And you could be vice president, not sure.
Right, exactly.
All right. That is, can we say that NFL style 97-1.